Tell.
Okay. Really quick. When I was 19 years old, I was in a head-on car collision going 55 miles an hour. And this guy decided to cut across the highway, and then he stopped when he saw me, and I plowed right into him. Well, then I started to have migraines. Full-blown aura, lose your eyesight, nausea, the whole thing, migraines. And in the last, I'm 44 years old, so you don't work your brain trying to do the math. In the last 12 years, they've gotten progressively, I look 30, they've gotten progressively worse. They've been 3 to 5 a week that I've had. And in between those migraines, I have a headache. There is never a time when I don't have something going on with my head. Like to shake your head is just never unheard. I would never do that. And so my husband and I are always on the alert for things that will help. I'm very open-minded and looking for something. We have 6 children, and so it makes it very difficult. When you're on drugs, you're medicated, and you're kind of you're like trying to get rid of a migraine, and your kids are ask you for something, and I just tend to say, yeah, sure, burn the house down, whatever, go right ahead. So I've tried chiropractic, lots of different chiropractors, tons and tons. Holistic, drugs, light therapy, oxygen therapy, water therapy, sleep therapy, antidepressants, anti-seizure medication, the whole gamut. You name it. Acupuncture, patches, stuff you rub on your head.
Botox.
Yeah, I did a Botox study for 1.5 years and let them shoot Botox all over my body, and you couldn't see the non-wrinkles because it was in places where you couldn't see. Nothing ever helped. Bert, is always like, maybe try this, it might help your wife. Well, we got Protandim at the middle of December, and I started on the product. And I personally, to tell you the truth, I didn't think it would help my migraines. From watching the video, I didn't get the idea that, oh, this will help my migraines. I thought, well, maybe I'll look younger because migraines, all the medication and everything was just making me tired, and I felt aged, and I felt really worn out. So I took it because I thought I would get a benefit from that. Well, 2.5 weeks later, I stopped having headaches, and I stopped having migraines. I have not had a headache or a migraine since January 2nd.
Jason.
Hi everybody, my name is Jason Pollock. My friend Tim here asked me to get on Protandim a little over 2 weeks ago. My story is about 4 years ago. I had a severe head injury. I was playing church basketball. I went up for a rebound, and I got my legs taken from under me, and I basically landed on my head so hard that the violent whiplash detached the nerve endings from my skull. I'm actually going to cry right now. Sorry. My symptoms were ridiculous. I had vertigo for 2.5 years straight. Migraines were just a small portion of what I had to deal with. Not to take anything from your lovely wife. I had migraines so bad that it would drop a buffalo. I had such pulsating brain damage that in the left side the fluid would push my eyeball forward, and I would have to actually physically hold my eyeball in my head, or it would like pulsate out. I actually had to get glasses because the fluid made my eyeball, just my left eyeball, the side I hit, it made my eyeball not blurry, but it was foggy. It was like looking through a glass of water, a glass of diluted water. I'm not wearing glasses, as you can see. For 2 weeks now, I've worn my glasses maybe twice. For nighttime vision, maybe a movie. These are just some of the symptoms I've had. You think about what your brain functions in your body, which is everything. I had a problem with it. My hearing, energy was horrific. Thank you for reminding me of that. The energy level I could usually only work about 3 to 4 hours a day, and then I would have to take an hour, 2 hour, 3 hour nap. It was like I was a 90-year-old man. You know, I just couldn't function. The third day I took Protandim, I worked 12 hours.
Amazing.
That day. I worked 12 hours with a lunch break. And I felt fantastic. I slept well that night. I wanted to, I don't know what did I wanted. I wanted to live. You know, and that's what I'm doing now. I'm living. So that's my story.